Bubble gum in a dish. How many times are you going to miss? Every time you missed was every time I hit. And every time I hit, you remain that same bitch. So you either gonna lock in on the life that you want and you gonna chase your goals and you gonna actually be the individual to actually get this shit done, or you gonna remain what the fuck that piece of shit decrepit concoction of fucking failure is in that accountability mirror. So understand that you can either respect yourself and you can make moves to gain your self-respect even more, to proliferate yourself into a actual fucking man instead of that little boy in a grown-ass body with your skinny-ass arms and your fucking chest that we could easily indent. I mean, you walk around as a victim. You look like my fucking girlfriend. So you need to make moves to not walk around like someone's fucking girlfriend. So you can start by getting on the program where we track your macros. We give you the workout and you have the blueprint to become a fucking beast. And you're going to write down your negative habits and you're going to write down your positive habits. And then you're going to add more positive habits and you're going to remove all negative habits. And if you're too much of a bitch to follow through, then you're just going to sit down and kiss the shoe, because that's what you deserve if you can't respect yourself and help yourself to dig yourself out of that whatever the fuck you've been stuck in. So a lot of people, they want to live a lie and they want to compensate for their weakness by projecting this bitch energy into the environment. But the moment you join the pack, the moment you join the group, the moment you join the community, link in the description, we're no longer going to compensate and we're no longer going to accommodate that weakness that you fucking release from your body and the stench of mediocrity that you are not trying to actively get rid of, and to rid yourself of that piece of shit, bitch, low-level, inferior mentality, to not actually challenge yourself and to conquer circumstance and to move beyond your circumstance circumference, right? So you have to understand that the circumstantial circumference is your limitation. So when you look on Google what a circumference is, it's a circle, and in the middle of that circle is a dot. And that dot is you. And if you're not expanding beyond your fucking circumference, then you're not gonna go anywhere in life. And so when we look at all these low-level fucking pussies of what the fuck not to be, well, you see that they remain in that same low-level circumference their entire fucking life, and then they die a fucking bitch with no self-respect, no dignity, no status, no anything that people actually want, and they're really just this swamp piece of shit, mediocre sheep, fucking conformity, deformity, abnormality to society. So don't be one of these low-level, decrepit, fucking, I don't even want to even bash them, because they don't even deserve to be in the existential awareness of a fucking brute savage who wakes up at 3 a.m., 3:45 a.m. workout, 3 a.m. wake up every single day and masters that shit like it's fucking nothing. And we're not even gonna add on the round twos and the round threes while barely having any sleep. We're not even gonna add the community and all the work that I put in to make sure that you don't stay what the fuck that piece of shit bitch is in the fucking mirror. We're not even gonna add the external environment. We're not even going to add the circumstance that we have to proliferate and incinerate by incinerating all fucking weakness, because the reason people are so fucking weak is because they have a bitch-ass leader who's a fucking pussy who always needs to accommodate that fucking lackluster piece of shit he sees in the mirror instead of actually thinking about the people around him. You're so self-absorbed, you forgot you had a dick in the balls, you stupid fuck. So instead of being so self-absorbed, you should look at your family and you should actually become the individual to show them who to be instead of that piece of shit you see in the mirror. So you're either gonna get the gym membership, you're gonna work the fuck out, and you're not gonna be a bitch and say, oh, workout alpha male shit. Shut the fuck up and do your fucking push-ups. If I wanted, you're easily killable. You're walking around easily killable as a man, and when someone tells you that shit, you feel like a bitch, and you're so insecure that you neglect the responsibility and accountability of holding yourself accountable for never ever hitting the fucking workout and tracking your macros. So it's not about being a little fucking... Look, It's not about being Mr. Alpha. It's about being not Mr. Beta. So it's about not being Mr. Beta. It's not about being Alpha, but we just can't be Mr. Beta. Because Mr. Beta is a fucking bitch we should never be. So you're either going to look in that mirror and you're going to incinerate whatever's going to keep you remaining that fucking beta piece of shit, right? So beta is you're picking up the drink, you're hitting the vape, you're watching porn, and you're doing all this dumb shit because you can't be the individual you want to be by living the life you want to live, and you're just going to remain a subordinate slave until you fucking die. Now, to be a man is to create your own environment in the best image of yourself, and whatever the fuck that piece of shit is in the mirror, that's not your best self, because I know who's your best self, because I'm actually being my best self. And, you know, it's a simple law of cause and effect. You motherfuckers hitting your workout, you tracking your macros, and I see you, y'all going to States, y'all doing this, y'all doing that. But if you're gonna remain a little fucking bitch, if you're not gonna get the fucking message and let it corrode your brain and fucking tremble your spine to actually go make a fucking move in life instead of remain what the fuck that piece of shit bitch in the mirror is, you have to understand, as a male, you are the male. You are a reference state for lower levels of consciousness to become and be a better individual, to be and become a better individual in life. And if you're going to remain what the fuck that is, no one's going to get better in life, and you're just going to be a self-absorbed piece of shit no one wants to be. So you're either going to look at yourself in the mirror and take absolute responsibility for what the fuck that mess is, or you're going to remain an existential crisis, and you're going to remain a fear-driven individual who can't even hear the message because they're so fucking weak. They can't even comprehend the velocity of life, and so they just walk around being this fucking bitch of what not to be. So I'm tired of seeing this shit. These weak-ass men that think they know everything, they think they're right, never had adversity fucking corrode their brain to actually go do some shit, never had to wake up 12 a.m. in a fucking stone cold night and do 100 fucking burpees, or else they're gonna shiver to death. I mean, adversity is either gonna crack you or it's gonna make you. And some individuals just can't crack. We're unbreakable, we're undeniable, and we're never gonna fucking succumb to circumstance, and we're definitely never gonna be a subordinate slave, and we're definitely not gonna play into these little games, these society fucking tricks, these energy traps. Fuck you. I don't give a fuck about how you feel. You're a man. Why the fuck do you even have feelings? That's a real ass question. You're a man and you have feelings. You're not a man, bro. You look like my girlfriend. Again, so those skinny ass arms, those skinny ass legs, and that bitch ass mentality, you better get rid of that shit, and you better work that shit the fuck out, because you want to be this and you want to be that. But when you realize that everyone looks at you like a piece of shit bitch, you might decide to make a move. Now, you're either proud of the individual and you are the individual you admire, and you inspire others to become more of what they are, which is that fucking beast, or you're gonna remain a low-level fat piece of shit, 10-inch arms, belly fat, fucking belly sagging, beanbag looking ass bitch. Or you're gonna hit the workout, get the gym membership, and get better as a man. And it's not even that I want to break you, I want to make you, but you broke yourself to the point where you can't even hear the message to make yourself. So get on the program and get some help, and it's all love, and it's just being respect yourself. You know, literally the word inspect, respect. You need to respect, and then you need to integrate what you inspected. Instead of retrospecting, you need to introspect to gain your self-respect. Peace.